Hey folks, this is Mad Mikey and you're watching Madhouse TV. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. It's been quite a while since I did any kind of video or stream, and this is a video, so it's even longer since I've done a stream. But here, that will come very soon. I have switched positions here. I'm going to be working on YouTube a little more, and also I am going to switch to a new, well, I won't say a new game, a different game than what I've had before, which is Star Citizen. I have posted Star Citizen way back in the past. I have been playing it for 8 years now, and I won't go into the politics of alpha versus game, how long it's taken, blah, blah, blah. I love the game. I've played it for a while, switched to something else, played it for a while when a new patch came out, switched to something else. And every time a new patch comes out, it gets better and better. Now, there are a few that they have to work on, but most of them, this game has gone from very limited to incredible. The scope and the visual of this is really good. So we're going to take a look at that. But before we do, I want to introduce you to my new sponsor. Introducing W Energy Drink. With its unique blend of ingredients, W gives you the energy to stay focused and alert without jitters or sugar crash. W is produced right here in the United States in an FDA registered and inspected facility. Whether you are gaming late, working on that daily, or pounding a boss fight, W has got you covered. Use my special code WGRUMP and you'll get 10% off. Let's get to it. All right, give us just a moment for our visual to pop in here. There it is. All right. And listen to the guy on the TV there, okay? www.w.gg. Good game, right? So take a look at it. I'm drinking it right now, matter of fact. You can get, I think I thumped my, sorry about thumping my mic there. All right, so where am I at right now? I am in Orison, which is one of the places you can go to in this game. When I first started, there was one place, and that was it. Now there are many, so. And I'm laying in my armor, as usual, so, yeah, okay. Let's see if I can get out of bed this time without logging, freaking out. There we are. This is a game that is still in alpha after 8 years, but that's because they are basically making their own programs and things to make the game work better and make the programmers work easier. So, hey, as long as it works, I don't care how they're doing. So, we'll see how that goes. So, let's see. I'm sitting in my hab, as they call it, or my hab, my little hotel room in Green Circle, which is basically the Hotel of Orison. Now let me take a peek here. Here we go. Inventory. So I'm wearing this weird miscolored uniform here because I just threw something together. The other ones are all here. My inventory kind of looks very familiar to those of you who played Kharkov or some other stuff. So it's kind of basics. But let's take a look and see what this place is like. And you'll notice there, I'm at 85% of health, which is down in the bottom left-hand corner there. That was because last time I played, I was leaving my ship, and when I got out, I was getting in my ship, and when I was getting in my ship, I got a little too close to the ramp, and the ramp came down on top of me. Fortunately, there is a safety mechanism, and it did keep from killing me. However, I did take a chunk. So we're gonna take a look and see if we can get some help on that. Tick, 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 tick. Here we are. The elevator. You notice there's a roof on here. Speaking of that, let's go to the roof. This is really gorgeous on top of this big tall building. Now Orison is like a big gas giant like Jupiter or Saturn, I believe. And so there is no actual ground, but we are floating in a midpoint between where the gravity and the everything else goes. So they can actually build huge ships up here without, having to hold them up. As you can see, there is nothing below us there, but this is a huge facility. Its own little city. And one of the bases you can start off with. Just up to you. And that's way up there. I don't know if I can even get up to if there's a penthouse up there or not. I am not good enough to do that yet, so. And let's take it down the lobby. I can get out of here. We can get a ship. So, as you can probably tell, I need hydration, and I need some food, and I need to heal up. So, we will go to some place to do that. What I can do, let's take a look and see if I can do that at the hospital. There are hospitals here. There are clinics also that can only heal you a certain amount. You can actually be injured where it'll be a permanent injury, or at least a semi-permanent injury. So, oh, there's a hospital over there, but I got to go this way. And this place is gorgeous, man. They did a wonderful job on every one of these. Some of these look beautiful. Some of them, like Lorville, which is in one of the other planets, is really industrial, and it looks incredible. This guy's lagging here a little bit, or at least between the two of us. Well, I'm gonna go. I want to see. I should be able to lay down on the bed and have it scan me, get a full body scan, and see if they can recover that 15% I got chunked on, or at least I can buy and there are different drugs you can buy here. Some of them give you more energy. Some of them actually are just like a healing health pack in some other games. So we shall see. But here is Orison's Hospital. We go check in, and it'll give me a room to go to. Where's my check-in? Oh, right there in the front. How convenient. Nobody at the info counter now. Patient check-in. There's me, GrumpyOLVet. Floor 4, room 5. Okay. I was going to say, must find elevators. Never mind, they're right in front of me. Oh, I'm sure we can do that. Floor 4, room 5. Enjoy your stay in the hospital. Yeah, okay. I'm sure I will enjoy that. Alright, so room 5. Which way here? 401, 404, 405. There we go. Must be around the corner. And there's 405. Should be open for me. I can't open all the doors, but there it is. There's all the goodies we've got here. But let us get into bed. Lie down. And there's our screen. Let me straighten that out a little bit. Medical care. Let's see if I need any permanent medical. No injuries detected. Good. Treatment, it should say no treatment. No? Okay. Medication. How's that? I don't know what the dosage is. Is that like one dosage of Dex? Or I guess we'll give it a try. And look at that. It healed me up to 100%. Ain't that special. But you can get hooked on drugs, which is another interesting thing of the game. Alright, let's get up. So that saved me having to go buy a gem pen, or a health pen, whatever you want to call it. But I do need to get some before I go out. So there we go. It was just a quick version of the health stuff that goes on here, and that's getting better and better. Everything they're fine-tuning a lot of stuff, and some things aren't quite available yet, and some are. I do like this game. I am a fanboy. That's all there is to it. I have to admit it. But I have been for a while. 2015, when I watched every year they have what they call a Citizen Con or Citizen Convention, and the first Citizen Con I watched was 2015. I believe the game was pitched in 2012, and 2015, I watched the CitizenCon online, and it just impressed me. So I spent some money and pitched in on it. This was crowdfunded, and they have made, I won't get into how much they've made so far, but a lot of what they're doing is paying their workers off and building new contraptions to make life easier on themselves and to make the game even better. So if you want to, go to Roberts Space Industries, all one word, .com, and that'll take you to the Star Citizen site. All right, so we got everything we need there. I've got, oh, look at that. It gave me a 97, and it helped my food and my hydration too. That's awesome. So it is 22 degrees Celsius here on Morrison, at least at this altitude. I love the leaves blowing and the fireflies. It's pretty cool. Now we need to catch a tram to go out. There goes another tram, but that's not what I need. That's going up to the industrial. There is actually a spot where you can go to the industrial, one of the industrial platforms where you can watch them working on vehicles and the foundry and everywhere else. But I need to go where the airport is.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
The shuttle is preparing to depart. That building there is the actually Crusader building that has, you can go in there and look at all the different Crusader ships that they make. And what I'm going to do here is go wait for the tram.
Shuttle is preparing to depart.
I heard you the first time. But look, somebody else is standing there. How nice. You can't talk. There's
not a problem.
Communication in this game too. Yep, too late. I hate it when I miss the boat. And he gave up. Apparently that's why he took his uniform off, and then he what do they call that? I can't think of it. Anyway. And he smoked himself because he's either switching servers or he is leaving. That was sad. We had to see that.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Here we go. But if I hit Alt and the backspace key and hold it, I will
Last call for passengers.
instantly croak.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Thank you.
Please
I'll stay
clear the
standing
hatch.
and move
Shuttle
up
will be
and
departing.
do a little watch, doing a little sightseeing while we go. Galaxy Blast. So far, that's one of my favorites. Kind of a punch type thing. You see past all the floating facilities and buildings, and way you'll see here in a minute one of the huge facilities they have, and somebody got on just before it got off, I guess. Greetings. There's the real big one. You can see that big long one. All right, and here comes the spaceport. In we go. I was really worried initially today when I first started setting this up that I would not be able to stream or videotape Star Citizen because it is a bit of a hog at high levels.
Prepare to disembark.
And I don't have a huge fancy machine, and I'm really having no problem. It's a little laggy at times, but I'm going in there, dude, after you.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle.
I do the same thing. I don't do what he's doing. I rarely ever run, only if I got to catch a tram or something like that. I'm old, and I don't want to be tired. And we'll go over here. We need to go to August Dunlow Spaceport. Auguste Dunlow was one of the founders of Crusader Industries, I believe. It's Facebook. I find myself getting lower again. I need to sit up. Posture, damn it, posture. Here we go. Alrighty. So if you'll see on my right hand side I have a weapon, on my left hand side is actually a multi-function tool which does many things. One of the things I have on it, or I will have on it, I have to switch the position out, is currently I have an empty med pen on it. But I'm going to put a tractor beam on it so I can move things around. Because I want to do some salvaging. One of the things, you can do many things. You can deliver boxes from place to place. You can be basically a Amazon delivery boy. You can be you can do PvP and go after bounty hunters and go after guys and do PvP. You can just do cargo transport back and forth. All depends on the ship you got and what's going on. I actually have one called a vulture right now. I've got a bunch. But the vulture is actually it will strip stuff off of another ship and put it in a box for recycle, basically. And that is really what did he drop something? He apparently dropped melons all over the place. Okay. There are things you can pick up and loot when you go to different places.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Alright. Break Vulture. Retrieve.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Gotta go to Hangar 6. Go to this docking ports. There's hangars. Hangar 6. And watch it come whooshing around. There we go. Alright. And there's my vulture. We'll do a little walk around it and then we'll get in. I like to try to keep this to about an hour, like I usually do. Unless something really good's going on. You see we've got most of the main portion of the ship is there, but we do a little jog in here. But in between here I have 2 lasers that scoop out and they abrade everything there, and it goes into these bins, which processes it into scrap that can be used again, and then it will get boxed into a box, and I'll show you that when I get out there, and I will be able to move the box from the little mini processing plant I've got here into my cargo hold. And when I do, then I can take it somewhere and sell it. And I have made more money doing this simple job of salvaging than I have ever made delivering boxes or doing other stuff. So I'm very happy. Alright, so there's my little processing center. It'll pop one out there and I can put it in the cargo hold. Thank you. Get up there. Alright, thank you. Usually what I'll do is this. I got my helmet off already. I'll take my helmet. Whoops, I need to go to vehicles. There we go. I want to pull my helmet off in case I need to get it individually in my backpack. I really don't need most of the time, so I'll set that separate. And there's my food right there that I need. Food and water in case I do. Oh, I do need one thing. Personal inventory. I need to take this and put it inside that. And that should give me my... I'll find out here in a minute. There we go. That's good. That's my little baby tractor beam, and that's how I move the boxes around once the stuff gets in. Oops, I turned around and went backwards. There's the bed. There's the cockpit. There we are. And unlike some ships, who, when you fill in the cargo bay back there, there's no way of getting out of the ship, which is kind of silly, but getting used to it. And this one, I actually have a separate door, which is right here, where I can climb down off the ladder. So, all right, let's fire it up. Excuse me. All right, I need those two. I don't really need that down there, so let's go here. Comms, and ask permission to go.
You are clear to launch.
Excellent. Get an outside view here to do a quick overview. She ain't the prettiest ship in the world, but she does make me money, so that's a good thing. Not like I use it that much, the money I mean. Alright, so let's get up to the outside view. She has a tendency to go with her nose up first because the rear end's heavy, so you have to watch that. Gear up. Ease my way out of here. There we go. She doesn't move fast, especially in atmosphere. So until I get a little bit higher, she's going to be moving kind of slow, but that's okay.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Excellent, thank you. Let me keep it, try to get it to a spot, trim it out where it goes up, and then I hit the C, which keeps it running. And now I can relax for a bit, because after a little while, we'll have to go a little ways out of Orison. One of the things about Orison is it is down into the atmosphere quite a bit. So coming out of Orison sometimes takes a while. Getting into it is not too bad, because the jump drive will bring you right fairly close. But... so we shall see. The quantum drive, they call it. Let's see what we got here. Okay, there's where I took off from, down there. And there's the big, huge, right between my arms here, the big factory. And let's go to, you know what, I'll just keep flying up here and let's take a look where we want to go. Alright, we'll do it the easy way. Oops, that's what I want. And we'll go to contract wages. There we are. Salvage. Where is the question? RL5, RL1, RL, these are all areas. L2, L1, Hurston 5, Hurston 4, Hurston 3, and that's Microtech. Okay. I guess we're going to go to Lorville. And that's a... let's go to L5. That's a Hammerhead, and that's probably a bit big. I don't want to spend that much time. An Eclipse, a Starfare, and Origin. Here we go. We'll go there. $5,000 to get it though. That's a lot of money, but that's what I got to get permission. Well, getting up there, 88,000 meters. All right, let's do that. I need to go to, where was it? I did agree to one, did I not? Oh, no, that's where I'm at. All right, we'll get up here and be able to stop myself here and not fall down. My fancy watch. Accepted. Yeah, I did accept it. First in L2, okay. That tells me where I should have done that in the first place. Duh. Skyline, Hurston L2. So first in here, L4. There's L2. That's where that was hidden. That's where that route. We need to go to orbital marker 1 and then first hit L2. Here. Okay, we'll set the route. Now I have little markers in my HUD where I need to go to. This is orbital marker. Orbital marker. Come on. Show me. Here we go. Orbital marker 1. I still got exit atmosphere. Really? Well, ain't that some shit? Guess I'm not hauling up yet. Up we go. I'm at 89. Maybe because of where it's at in the atmosphere, I can't go through an arc. No. There's 90. We'll go up to 100 grand and then we'll stop and take a look. I noticed I didn't refill my quantum drive back down here in the right here. Hydrogen is what we use to fly around and use for our thrusters. So it's not going to go to 100. Let's go see if I get over 90. There we go. Guess I need to go over 90 grand. And once it gets done, 70, 80, ready to go. With me videotaping this, I think there's a little. The quantum drive is takes a lot of video graphics. Where's the other one? Oh, down that way. That's where I want to go to the salvage claim. Up against the sun. I gotta go right past the sun. In fact.
Quantum drive is now on.
And there we go. 33 million kilometers. Fortunately, quantum drive. They've reworked quantum drive quite a bit over the years too, because it used to be really slow. Of course, we didn't have places like Hurston to go to either. But even just getting from the place I was at to the planets around that, the moons around that planet, took forever. But now I don't have to worry about it. But we do have to sit. So let's see if I. Because something that you can do with this game. Oh, I don't need to do that. Is this? Get out of your seat, even though you're flying and jump. So, if I have to, I can go to the bathroom. There he is, and access. You can lock the door so you can. What you need to do. And first piece. Kill yourself. There we go. Oh, okay. Let's take a peek. The door. That is awesome. And then get up. More and more, and you can, some of this place like this one does not, oh, right there it is, matter of fact. I can have access to my components of my ship now. You can actually upgrade your components or repair your components if they get damaged. Do that. And where'd the other one? Oh, it's behind the floor. There we go. Well, I'm at 25 million yet, so it's a little while. Different places, battery, grav. Got my bed, which I can lay down in and actually log out in. However, that's kind of a tough thing because sometimes you can log that way, sometimes it does not. There's my, oops, what do we got here? Quantum drive, life support. Here I can actually take, if I have a long gun, I could put my weapon in the rack there. And this is open and closed, so there we go. I don't know why I left that open before. So this is a long run. I apologize for that. There we go. Now let's get back into pilot seat. But this is the first game I've ever played where you could actually do that. Get in, get out. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to go to Hurston L2, which is a Lagrange point or a Lagrange point between sun and the planet, and it will have a. Not all the Lagrange points have it, but it's got a space station. First word sounds like space station. We shall see. So 16, and this is unfortunately you need to travel sometimes in distance on the to do salvages, good salvages. Man, this isn't the fastest ship, so it's not the slowest by far, but definitely isn't the fastest either. Take a look at the outside. Yeah, this is always cool. As I run through space, compressing everything. And we're getting there. 12 million, excuse me. 12 grand, yeah, I wish. It would be there in no time. But I hope you're enjoying my little tag on here. Like I said, I want to try to make sure I've got everything set the way I want to, and then possibly do a live stream on YouTube, which is something I've never done before, which will be interesting. And it may keep spawning this one, because I'm with this. This is the 3.19.1 patch, and that is the latest and greatest, and they've actually done quite a good job with it. Each time they put a big patch in with a big change, a lot of different changes, it'll have issues, and then they'll put a 0.1 out or a 0.2 out, depending on how much it is, but we shall see. Almost there. I love all the multifunctional displays that they have in now. Some of the ships actually go to the old switches and knobs type stuff, which is kind of cool. But I can switch, look at different things, scroll up and down, change things. Whoops, my view. And go back. There we go. Weapons, engines, shields, and I pretty much, there we go. Pretty much go to that. Oh, I heard a beep. That means we're getting closer. Oh, my quantum one. I'm at half quantum right now. 50% quantum, and I'm coming up on it anyway. See these other diamonds or rectangles here that I keep going past. Those are other things that I don't think I can see since I'm in jump, but there's a planet that I'm just going to blow past quickly. A couple of them, actually. There we go. Now we're in the Hurston Dynamics area. Hurston Dynamics is a weapons manufacturer, a huge weapons manufacturer. That's starting to get, there we go. I was getting a little jumpy there for a moment. It worries me. 300, there we go. We're getting down there. Hopefully I can get a couple boxes out of this thing and then take it back, turn it in, and I'll call it a day for you guys. So, give you a little taste of what it's like to do salvaging. I'm sure I could have picked something closer, but looked at something smaller where it won't take me forever to do that. All right. Poof, we'll let it cool down here, and I need to go. It will take me to the Lagrange point, but it will not take me specifically to where I need to go. So there, let's scroll up there. Did you see? There's where I'm at. That's where the Faithful Dream Station, which is the, oops, which is the where the where's my, oh, there it is, the salvage claims down there. So now that I've cooled down, I should be able to load up my salvage claim and bring me closer to it.
Quantum drive is now on.
And slingshot. There we are, past the station there that's in the nebula there. And poof.
Quantum drive is now
Oh yeah.
off.
Usually these wrecks are in something that has a ton. Now, if I could actually, if I was in here and pegging it like that and checking all the goodies, a lot of times you guys will come here with the mining vehicles and mining ships and do mining, which is another big thing. It actually came out before Salvage did. 200. Oh man, I'm still ways out. See if I can get a jump to it. There we go. That's a bit better.
Quantum drive is now off.
I can do one more. It's giving me little small jumps. Thought that was a bit far away. And nope, that was it. Under 100, I've got to drive my way to it. Now this thing, it'll go fast in space. I mean, it's not super fast, but it does all right. But my problem is I have to watch my speed. Whoops. I have to watch my speed because it does not slow down well. So when you get to about 10 kilometers, I usually shut it really low and just kind of coast up, because it will go for a ways. It doesn't have a lot of thrusters facing forward, so it is a work vehicle. So what can you say? Really going past all the asteroids and everything. If I just happen to ping that and see it, or if I happen to it didn't let me. Oh, I see. 66. Yeah, it's going to take a minute, but I don't want to go blasting past it and then have to turn around and come back. Go up 500. Almost. And 520. That'll work. Speeds up a little quicker. And let me. No, not close enough to get a lock on it yet. I just see it because that's the last known point that they put in my nav computers. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Yeah, I should be talking loud enough. Oh. Can't quite see it yet. That's an asteroid up there. Not a big ship. It's a 350R, so it is the Origin kind of a combat ship, I believe, is the R, but it's a fancy. It's kind of like a Beamer or a Mercedes. I just need to pay attention because last time I did this and kind of put it in autopilot and let it go and went to the bathroom and came back, I ran into an asteroid, which was not a good thing. 20, getting there. When I get to about 15, I will start slowing down. Get down to 400. There it goes. Bingo. Oh. No, it's the orbital marker. Time to slow down. And under the 10s. Like I said, it will come up on you quick. There we go. I wanted to not lock onto the orbital marker, but all right. Still can't see it in front of me. Coming up on 2 clicks away. See if I can slow down and stop before I get to it. There we go. So, there's my ship. So let me hit the C so I have more finite control. Because the last thing I want to do is run into it. I hit my M to extend my goodies. If you run into it, it starts spinning and it gets really hard. Oops, I'm on Cinch. I don't want to be on Cinch. A braid scraper module. That's what I'm. Here we are. If I can get 2 out of this guy, 2 boxes. I will need that. And you can see how I kind of, it pulls the stuff right off of it. What I can do is this. Go here, up moving it and go to gimbal. And now I can move my lasers. I can actually change whether they're vertical, whether they're horizontal, whether they're together, whether they're spread apart. I don't usually do that. But I'm not getting crap from this guy. Look at this. There we go. I guess I hit the right spot. It's just kind of screwing with me because I'm not getting anything in. We'll do this. Let's see down there the percentages are depending on how much stuff I'm getting, depending on where I'm at here. I'm almost done with one already. That's not too bad. I haven't even looked at the bottom yet. There we go. First one's filler. Good. So back in the back. Let me turn that off. It is back in my cargo hold. So I need to get off of gimbal. There we go. Back in the cargo hold, it spit out one of the boxes I was talking about. No. Be running into it, Mike. Making life more difficult for yourself. We'll just spin around her here and look at the bottom. That's one of the reasons I picked this one. It doesn't have a lot of nooks and crannies, so it's easier to get stuff out of. All right. And now we'll go to gimbal. What we can do, see if we can get another box out of it. No material, but it's 99. That's 99. As you can see to the upper right there, it says I've got 50% of the, or actually now it's going down to 49%. When that gets to 0, I've pretty much got all the stuff off of it that I can possibly get. What I need to do is relax. I'm holding on to my mouse really hard for some reason. I don't need to. Must keep control. Yeah, nothing there. All right. And then we'll put in the closest place, which will be Hurston, and I will sell this. And you can see how much money I made in just less than an hour's worth of work, probably. If I keep paying attention and getting things I need to get. Nothing there. Nothing on the wing. Well, that one got a little bit, but not much left on the wing. It says vehicle hull 100%. Well, be nice to me. Be nice to me. Alright. What we're gonna do here, let's switch, go upwards a little bit. Not downwards, Mike, upwards. There we go. We'll pitch down, let's get a different angle on this guy. Alright. You can get something on, sometimes on a different angle, you get just that little bit of difference. Nothing so far. There's just something there. There it is. Hang it. There we go. I need to go to gimbal again, so what I need to do. Easier to control than trying to control the entire ship. Still coming. I should be able to get two out of this ship. And the SCU in the middle there is what I'm pulling out. That's how much I'm getting. Not great, but it's still getting stuff. That's the point. I'm going to leave it there. Yep, that's it for that one. No material. Alright. Do this. This time let's go down and go here. Oops. Off on the gimbal so I can control my stuff. Don't want to be running into anything. And here we go. Stop here. Go to gimbal again and see if I can get just that little more. Oh yeah, sweet spot. You know, give me two. Ah, damn it. I completed my contract, which means pretty much I may not be able to get a full 2 out of here. Bingo! Turn these boys off and get them stowed. Oops. And put you normal. And get out of the seat and go back, and I'll show you what I gotta do. Not the most exciting job, but you know what? You'll see here in a moment. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, and down the ladder. Out the back. See, there's one already spit out. So what I need to do is I need to fill up Mr. and move it over. There's a mag. There's mag spots on the floor there where you can see it. Up here. Eject the second one. And I got 2 out of it. That's good. I'm happy with that. There we go. Locks into place. Let's get back to Hurston and sell this stuff. There we go. Thank you. I'm not a big PvPer. I'm not very good at it. So I try to avoid confrontation. All right. So let's go here. We want to go to Hurston, which isn't that far away. That's 7. How much do I have left? That's a good question. Quantum drive? Yeah, I've got enough to get there. All right, so which way is Hurston? Down. Oh. Yeah, there's a space station right there. Somebody's buzzing me if you can hear it. My phone's on the desk, unfortunately. So let's go to Hurston, and then we'll go down to Lorville, which is the city in Hurston, and sell this stuff. Oh.
Quantum drive is now on.
There we go. 2 boxes. Not bad. Nothing great. I think they said, I mean, there's like a set spot for 12 boxes there on the mag lock, but you can add more if you don't want to You don't want to secure them, and if you don't secure them, sometimes they get freaky and start damaging your ship. So you never know. Once we get here, let's set up to go to Lorville. And we'll park there, go store our ship, and then go find a spot to turn in the goodies. Not bad, 51 minutes. So it'll be a little over an hour by the time I get down there, but I will have accomplished my mission, which is what I like. Hurston Dynamics. Hurston Dynamics is each one of these planets was bought by a corporation, basically. And they have the entire planet to themselves. Hurston is nothing but industry, and you can tell by the way it looks, it's nothing but industry. I need to look for a specific icon, which will tell me where Lorville is, or I can go to my other thing and go to my fancy watch and do it that way. Really, where the oh, there it is, right there. See the one different place. There we go. And around the planet I go.
Quantum drive is now on.
Long before they had quantum drive. Is it gonna go? Oh, there it goes. Just ain't making much noise. You used to actually have to fly from where it quantum drove you to outside the planet's, orbit there to down, and it took a while, like quite a while. Now they can get you at least close to very close to everything, and you still have a little bit of. I try to make it somewhat realistic, where you don't jump straight to the place. But one of the things that's awesome about this game is this part right here is being able to move from the planet all the way out and all the way in, even without quantum drive. That just speeds up the process. See all the clouds there? Let me stop for a moment. And let me take a look and see that I can see the blinking lights, which gives me, and I can turn that off. Excuse me. But see those lights right up there. Oops. Get back into the usual. So, should be able to go right here. Let me move up here and go to menu, comms. That'll allow me to see when I start getting in and have to ask for permission to land, it'll pop up there. And you'll see this is amazing. And going through the clouds. If I actually drove down from above and didn't quantum jump down, you would actually go through re-entry, and you'll see the flame coming off the front of the ship. It's kind of cool. Alright, time to slow down a bit. Because I can't, until we get through the damn clouds, I'll be blasting through and run into something. Especially someone below the clouds wanting to come up. Because I was one of the jump points. You can just see down through a sucker hole there. And I'll keep it on this view to watch. You can watch me go through. The clouds are at their lowest setting on my video card right here. You can imagine how they look on the highest setting. Slow down a bit. Or run into a damn building. And I can see that sign there where it tells me that I need to land. I'm going to go there. Man. Smog in Hurston, as usual. I should say Lorville. Lorville is not a very nice planet. It has spots. Most of it has been used from the industry to test weapons and etc. So a lot of stuff that's trashed out. This should be where I'm heading. Because here it says Tisa Spaceport, which is in Hurston. No.
Hello.
There we go. Let's go to a stop. I don't keep going crash into something while I'm getting permission.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
And that would be where? I guess I need to get closer. Okay. You can see how the piece of space when there's another ship taking off out of one of the ports. And I'm going right next to this big huge building that's next to me is the Hurston Dynamics building.
You are leaving.
That's why I'm in the restricted area. Come on, come on. Oh, really? Do not. Ooh, got lucky. Alright. Yeah, they've got, you can't be around the Hurston Dynamics. It brought me in right past it because I'm in the shade, or in the clouds. Let's go this way. There's my landing pad now. There's a Hurston building. Alright, now we can slow down a bit, and I should be able to make the cut across. There we are. Much better. Just got two buildings. Too much to the... Almost got my ship taken away from me for a little while. Pay a big fine. Landing gear down. There we go.
Landing gear down.
Yes, it is. And it's going to make me want to go into one of these little holes. But you can see now this place is just amazing how this latest patch they really upgraded the city where it looks like a city. There we go. Let's go this way and then we'll do a little side shift here. Using the mouse sometimes is not very accurate. Oops. Let me get a good view here. Looks like we want to land that way. Alright. Switch my view again. Get level. And start going downward. I'm way too back, I bet. It's usually the case. Gonk! Yep, I knew it. Forward. Forward. Thank you. Forward. Forward. Alright. Let's get control here. These are a really tight fit for the ship. The big ones are even worse when you get a tight fit with them. It's like difficult. I'm gonna get down here until I get to this point, and I'm gonna hit the end button and go automatic. Safe. All that work, I didn't want to crash the damn thing. Okay.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Why, thank you. My off button is over here. Power off.
Your systems are offline.
You hear the doors closing. Let me grab my stuff out of my ship here. My backpack and my helmet. I don't need my helmet now. Personal inventory. Vehicle. Put my backpack on. Take my helmet and put it in the backpack. Actually, I need to turn around. Oh. Oh. Alright, I'll put my helmet on. I'll put it in my backpack once I get off. There we go. Alright. Let's get out of here. I could have gone out the other door, but we'll go past where our cargo is stashed here. Not much. You notice there's a lot more room here, but you know, for a quick run, not bad. I did 2 the other night, 2 ships the other night, had like about five boxes in there and made a crap load of money actually, compared to doing what I used to do. Close you, and that's where I'm on. And I usually do this because I hate running around with my helmet on like everybody else does. I put it in my backpack. Alright. Jog to the, or to speed up the process a little bit. Because I'm going to have to catch the tram to the big Hurston building we almost crashed into. And that's where where the stock and commodities trading is. Once I get up here in the spaceport, I have to have it stored officially, so all my stuff stays in it. Really? Damn Hurston stuff doesn't work all the time. Alright. So let's slow down a little bit. Just go to a jog, not a huge run. We'll get up here and store our ship, and then we'll go turn it in. Turn it to stop missions.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
There we are. Vulture. Store. There is. So it is nice and safe. Now I can go to where I need to go. What I can also do is this. Since I'm not going to be doing anything... Oh, this is Lorville. I cannot. I forgot. It's not where all the rest of my stuff is. I can't put my civilian clothes on because I didn't bring any with me. But that's okay. Let's go catch the tram and head to the big building. These guys, when they first put Lorville in here, you could stand in front of them and they would bitch at you. Move along, move along. Violation. Now they just kind of look at you like you're an idiot. So. Somebody else running. So, do I want to go to Metro Center or do I want to go to Central Business District? That's exactly where we go. Metro Center is where our habs are down here. Excuse me. Starting to lose my voice for some reason here. Slip through the trains. And we'll wait for it. Central Line.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors.
Be considerate. What the hell? Okay. So much for that. One of the glitches in the game. Happens. It's still an alpha. Still things are happening. So, I hold Alt and that. Because nobody's going to be able to get down here to heal me. I was hoping I could get through this without a glitch, but apparently Star Citizen said, buddy. So, the bottom line is, I can go turn that in, but I believe I've lost it now. Now, I stored my ship. It could still possibly be there. If you want to stick around, I will throw some clothes on, which I don't actually have. I may be running to the damn place in my hospital gown. Who knows? Get up. No, it didn't even give me a hospital gown. Really? God, how cheap is this place? Let's see what I got. Anything to wear? Oh, what happened here? It respawned me. It respawned me in Orison. I bitches. Oh well. It'll take me a while to get back there, and I won't have you do that. So I appreciate you coming by. Let's stick back here. Thanks for coming by. I'm sorry it didn't end up like it was. Normally I would run to the place, go to the terminal, post how much stuff I want to sell, and get some money. If it's still, I'm going to go back to it from here. If it's still there, I will let you know on the next post, or actually I'll probably put it in the show comments when I post this on YouTube. I'll let you know whether I actually got the money or whether the glitch screwed me out of 20-some grand, probably something like that. No, but thank you for coming by. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe if you wish. Push that little bell so you know when I'm coming up next time. And watch out here on Madhouse TV for more of this. So, thanks for coming by.